Huh?
According to our agenda, we're ready to start our program. So kindly, I would like to invite the Kathina group to bring the robe. In the morning, we came with this floor. We were asking from the monks to prepare a robe. I think our expert, within a few hours, they were able to make the robe. And that Kathina robe is coming into this meditation hall. So taking that robe, and I would like to invite the Kathina groups to stay together in this moment, because we have to offer the Kathina robe. Okay. 2023 Bhavana Society Kathina sponsors are Anuruddha, Ramaga and Gulari, Tamil and Chaminda, Devinda and Aryavati, Ashan and Roshani, Roshan and Bilu, Narendra and Manjula, Sharla and Lal, Sisir and Krishanti, Janaka and Chamindi, Kinsiri and Kumari, Tilanka and Amila, Vandima and Lasante, Ajit and Randima. All these members get together to offer the robe. As you remember, July full moon day, this Kathina group came to the Bhavana Society, invited to the monks to observe extra green retreat, and monks who are here, almost we have 5 months. We observe, actually we have 4 months. We observe rainy season retreat, and terminated last full moon day, October full moon day. So we advise in our Dhamma sermons to perform these meritorious deeds and to gain merits. As we discuss about the Kathina, sometimes we have so many explanations and beliefs about the Kathina. So we ask our people the sponsors to do some meritorious deed, which is regarding the Kathina ceremony and the Vasana retreat. So they started their performance last May full moon day. Most of the sponsors observe Aktanga Gosika still on that day, and then they practice Dana, Sila, and all meritorious deeds together. So then I would like to invite the sponsors to come in front. Please come forward and sit here. You all can sit here. Then say sadhu, sadhu. Say namo tassa.
Memang kian rakau imang kathina civarang ikku sanggasa dema imang kathina civarang ikku sanggasa dema imang kathina civarang ikku sanggasa dema Ikitang patitan tuyang ikaneva Rabbe purantu jittarang kappa Chando pannarasiyata Ayurarodya sampatti Sagya sampatti mevata Ato nibbana sampatti iminate samidhatu. Okay. Now we can fold it. Take it down. Namala atibuna jika. एक हमने हम लोग लगा
और तो वाला पार्टी को साथ किया
मेगा नमन ओके नहीं पैसे देने माटे नहीं पैसे देने माटे एक पैसे dan नमन अभी पैसे गन Manipet. Vaisal Surak. Ini ada kan? Ya, ada yang tahu ya. Hadir ada ini, ya. ada dekat nama. Nama. Oh, betul.
Era kau sahaja hai.
Thank you. Well, kau hamba gila variant. Then me. Ikan di sana. Beda ni kena kau tu kecil ni kena depan. एक पास से पूजा करना नहीं एक ऊपर में उड़ना पास से सूर्य पूजा कर लो वो यार और राम रतन है
Please come over.
and powers. Okay, make offer and now we want to decide.
Gunanand.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to kill. So you all can go sit down. You stay here.
Rahul.
Itu kena gian. Oh, एक रन दूर पास है सकार बागी वाले पास है ना ओके हाँ जंकर बागी के अंदर
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Tunatu me bhante tango idam sangasa katina jivaram Upanna yadi sangasa patakalam Sangho Kathina jivaram Ratnatha ධම්ම රතනස්ස බික්ඛුනෝ දාදෙය්‍ය ආටිනං ආකාරීතෝ ඒසාඥාති සුනාතු මේ භන්තේ සංඝෝ ඉමං සංඝස්ස පාටින කේවලං ඔප්පන්නං සංඝෝ ඉමං පාටින කේවලං ධම්ම රතනස්ස බික්ඛුනෝ දේති කඨිනං ආකාරීතෝ යස්සයස්මතෝ කමති ඉමස්ස කඨින තීවලස්ස ධම්ම රතනස්ස බික්ඛුනෝ දාන කඨිනං ආකාරීතෝ සෝතුන්නස්ස යසනං සෝභාතේ දින්නං ඉදං සංඝේන කඨින චීවරං ධම්ම රතනස්ස බික්ඛුනෝ කඨිනං ආකාරීතෝ කමති සංඝස්ස තස්මං තුන්නි ඒවමේතං ධාරයාමි පච්චුද්ධරණය කරලා ඉන්න උරයට දෙන්න පොළොව වෙන්නේ ඉමං උත්තරා සංඝම් පච්චුත්තරාමි ඒකට මොකද කියන්නේ
පච්චුත්තරාමි ඉමං උත්තරා සංඝම් පච්චුත්තරාමි ඉමං උත්තරා සංඝම් පච්චුත්තරාමි
ඕකේ
මේක විස්තර
මේක දැන් බින්දු කම්ප බින්දු කරලා අධිෂ්ඨාන කරනවා
මංචේ බින්දු කප්පම් කරනවා මංචේ බින්දු කප්පම් කරනවා බින්දු කප්පම් කරනවා
උනක් කරන්න ඕනේ මෙතන මේ මුල්ලේ දැන් මැද ඒකයි
මංචේ වරන් බින්දු කප්පම් කරනවා
දැන් උත්තර සංගම් ඕකේ ඉතින් මේක අධිෂ්ඨාන කරන්න මම උත්තර සංගම් අධිෂ්ඨාන
ඉමං උත්තරා සංඝම් අධිෂ්ඨාන ඉමං උත්තරා සංඝම් අධිෂ්ඨාන ඉමං උත්තරා සංඝම් අධිෂ්ඨාන අර්ථයි මේක කලවන්න
ඕක පිට පොරවග කරට දාගත්තා මේක හරි ඊට පස්සේ
සම්බන්තේ
අත සම්බන්ධයේ සංඝහත කට්නම්
අස්සතම් බන්තේ සංඝතම් බන්තේ
තම්බිකෝ
Attatam Bante,
Sanghasa Katina,
Sangasa Katina,
Dhammiko,
Dhammiko,
Katinataro,
Karinataro,
Anumodata,
Anumodata,
3 times. Atatam Bante,
Attatam Bante,
Sanghasa Katina,
Sangasa Katina,
Dhammiko Katinataro,
Dhammiko Kamataro, Katinataro,
Anumodata,
Attatam Bante,
Sanghasa Katina,
Sangasa Katina,
Dhammiko
Dhammiko,
Katinataro,
Katinataro, Anumodata,
Anumodata.
Anumodata.
Atatangaso Sanghasa Katina, Dhammiko Katinataro, Anumodami. Atatangaso Sanghasa Katina, Dhammiko Katinataro, Anumodami. Atatangaso Sanghasa Katina, Dhammiko Katinataro, Anumodami.
Atadanga usu katna sedama damigang katna taru anumodami. Atadanga usu sangha sekatna damigo katna taru anumodami. Atadanga usu sangha sekatna damigo katna taru anumodami. Layanin dokku megitiya. Layanin dokku megitiya.
Come kerjaan?
Tiludirawan se megitiya. Atadanga usu sangha sekatna damigo katna taru Attatang auso sanghasa katinanda mikro katinataro. Attatang auso sanghasa katinanda mikro katinataro.
Okay. शिव पूजा करो फिर घर पूजा करा दिया.
Okay. I think devotees, they prepared some gift for monks. If you are willing to offer all these Tirikara for monks, now it is time for you.
Anuddha.
Okay, I think you already victims today. Bhante Ratana is the luckiest monk. He received the robe. I was asking, but nobody helped me. I did not get any vote. Somehow, Bhante Ratana is the luckiest monk who received the robe today. So, he's supposed to take care of this robe. Another few months practicing mindfulness. Now we have a new monk, Bhante Rahula. Bhante Rahula is busy, kind of a busy monk today. Okay. But anyway, he's the monk who's taking care of Bhante Ji now. He's becoming a Bhante Ji. So in Bhavana society, you can see Bhante Dhammaradana is the most senior, one of the senior monk. He's here, and me time to time come to this place and stay. I don't know whether continuously or not, but anyway, time to time you can see me here. And Bhante Ratana was here with us almost 3 years. Now we have a new monk, Bhante Rahula. He is with us. You can see him later. Okay, so dear devotees, now you can come and offer Pariskar. I would like to join with that video of people who offer dana today, lunch dana. And also there were 2 experts who did the robe, Carol and Shirani. Shirani Rona and Carol, you both also can join with us. I would like to invite our which supported Nishant. His
Hello.
father passed away 3 months ago. So I would like to invite him to join with us to offer the medical here. Karen. So other people who are willing to offer any medicals, they can come and offer.
राहुल कोई नहीं लगे राहुल राहुल कोई नहीं लगे
Right? Can you ask him to come? Who is with the father with the boy?
Pam. Pam. Pam.
No, no. Yeah, I saw.
हाँ
Right? That's it.
हाँ ठीक है
You can. Is it?
हाँ ठीक है
Our Kathina sponsors, Anuruddha, Raraja, Dulari, Kamin and Kaminda, David and Aryavati, Ashan, Rushani, Roshan and Dilu, Nalaka and Manjula, Shamali and Lal, Sisira and Vizanti, Janaka and Tamindi, Kitsiri and Kumari, Tilanka and Amila, Randima and Lasanta, Adit and Randima. This Kathina group, they started the Kathina performances beginning of this year. As a first thing, they put new carpet to dining hall, which was all more than 37 years ago. So they remodeled the kitchen, not kitchen, dining hall. And I was asking from them to observe precepts, 8 precepts in the course of the day, May full moon day. They observe most of them, not all. They observe. This is kind of a tradition that I would like to continue with in future Kathina group also. If someone willing to do Kathina ceremony in the Bhavana society, they have to observe 8 monastic precepts at least one time in here in the Bhavana. As well as the second thing, their kids supposed to participate in youth camp, which is going to happen in August. So these 2 things are requirements for keep in your mind. If someone willing to perform Kathina ceremony in here Bhavana, they have to fulfill these 2 things. They have to observe precepts, Uposatha day in here Bhavana, and particularly in full moon day in May, Buddha's birthday celebration, and they have to participate our retreats. 1 or 2 retreats would be better. Because Bhavana Center mainly established here to spread Dhamma, to help you to develop a spirituality. If you are not gaining your spirituality, coming to Bhavana, which means how much ceremonies that you're going to perform might become useless without developing your insight. So therefore, we have to give that opportunity. Practicing dana is not enough. You have to practice dana with sila and meditation. These three things supposed to go together. So we want to introduce this part, the way how we should practice. So therefore, this is kind of things that you have to keep in your mind about your future plans. Future, if someone willing to offer Kathina robes or perform Kathina ceremony, you can do that. So thank you very much, sponsors. In this year, you did so many things. Last few months, coming to temple, check in with us. Whatever the basic things that we needed, you were willing to support us, providing all the facilities and things for us. So I think you took care very well your duty and your obligations. Personally, I believe we also did something for you to develop your Dhamma knowledge and your practice. Sometimes I did by course. Yes, I have to do it. I hope you don't have any unhappy thoughts about that. If you have that unhappy thoughts, today is the day. Keep away from that unhappy thoughts from your mind, because purposely I need to support you to develop your spirituality. So thank you very much. And all the works done in here to uplift the Bhavana facilities, future generation can enjoy with all these things anytime, whenever they come here, enjoy in here Bhavana, they will share merits with you. So therefore, the merits that you accumulated is not finished, it's not ending until this Bhavana exists, you can gain merits because you have done so many things. Still, there are things not finished. I think yesterday he was mentioning about the Visakha house heating system and things also. Then I said it's okay. Even Kathina ceremony is finished, but meritorious deed is not finished yet. So you can do that also. But anyway, I hope you are with us each and every time. So let's continue these meritorious deeds. So I don't want to take much time. I would like to thank you, your all participations and the supporters, your friends, family members who were joining with you and supporting to the success in this meritorious deeds. I would like to share merits with you all, as well as our friends from New York and particularly from Long Island and Queens, as well as from Bronx. They were supporting us in many ways, providing food and some other things. So thank you very much. And I would like to share merits with you all. By the power of all these merits, may you all be well, happy and peaceful. And there's another things, the particular things that I want to mention. Nishanta, he's the person now who's take care in our heating system. You all are here very comfortably sitting in here, and people coming here to practice meditation in this meditation hall. Very important thing, particularly during the winter time heating system. Meditation hall heating system taken care of by Nisanta. He is here today. Last few months ago, we had some kind of trouble with our heating system in here, Bhavana, but he took care of everything. Now perfectly comfortable in here, meditation hall. So his father passed away 3 months ago. So I would like to share merits with him particularly. By the power of these merits that we accumulated, his father and all other departed, your relatives also reducing these merits, may they be attained ultimate bliss of Nibbana, having that aspiration, say, Sadhu, Sadhu. Thank you very much. Let's listen to Bhante.
No. My Yanduna can again to come up.
Yes.
Right. Right, I put there. Okay. Okay. Venerable monks, dear friends, you all have been here. Some of you have been here for 2 days, especially Kathina sponsors spent more than 2 days here preparing dana and all other requisites for the monastics. And I think most of you are very, very tired now. Preparing dana, offering dana, listening to all these talks, and so forth. And therefore my talk, although I have a lot to say, I like to cut it short to make it easy for you. I don't want to spend time tracing the history of Kathina celebration and observing Vassa. However, it is better for all of you and us to know at least little bit about the history of observing Vassa. In the time of the Buddha, there were many religious traditions. Many of them spend their rainy season in one place. But the Buddhist monks, following the Buddha's instructions to go out and share the Dhamma with people, following his instructions, they used to travel even in rain. And these other religious sectarians complained that these monks trampling on little plants and insects that plant sprouts after very hot summer days. When it rains, everything began to grow, rejuvenate. Insects came out of ground, and these monks traveled, trampling and crushing these insects and plants. So other sectarians complained. And then Buddha is very wise. He knew all this, but he waited for a suitable moment to introduce rules and regulations. He is like a doctor. Doctors don't give you medicine until you are sick. Only when you are sick, then doctors prescribe medicine. Similarly, Buddha wanted to wait for a moment to introduce rules. Now this was a very important moment for him to introduce these particular rules that monks must stay in their respective monasteries during the rainy season. There was one particular monk called Upananda. He was a very greedy monk. He observed Vasa in more than one place. He observed Vasa in one place and left his umbrella there. And went to another place and observed Vasa and left his pair of slippers there. Went to another place, he left his walking stick. So he could go collect all requisites that people would offer at the end of the rainy season. When Buddha came to know this, he rebuked this monk and asked monks to observe Vasa in one place. Since then, monks observe Vasa in one place. And then they, at the end of during the Vasa period, they are allowed to travel only for 7 days maximum. And at the end of the 3 months rainy season, they are entitled to have a robe. Now, the robe, they themselves are not supposed to specify the size, color, texture of the robe. That means I want this color, this texture, this fabrics, and so forth. He is not supposed to dictate to people who volunteer to offer the robe. It must come to him as if it falls from the sky, without any instigation, encouragement to people. And that is what happened today. You all prepared this robe and you saw the ceremony. You brought it, offered to the Sangha, community of whole Sangha, and especially those who observed Vasa here. And then only 4 of us observed Vasa here. I, Bhante Saddhajiva, Bhante Dhammaratana, and Bhante Dhammaratana Junior. There are 2 Dhammaratanas. Dhammaratana Junior we just called Ratana in order to avoid confusion. But today, when the robe was offered, we used his official name, full name, Dhammaratana. And we all decided only one of us can receive the robe. Until this moment, Bhante Dhammaratana or Dhammaratana Junior did not know that he is going to receive a robe. That is just like falling it from the sky. He does not know. Only this moment, we all got together, 4 of us got together and we discussed among ourselves. Honestly, none of us told him that he is going to get the robe. Only this moment, we decided to offer it to him with our consent. After offering it to him, he did some ritual and put it on. And then we all rejoiced in his receiving the robe. We all together recited that we all rejoice in him in his receiving the robe. And the robe can be received by a monk who has observed the first vasa. There are two observances. The first full moon in the month of July, and there is another full moon in the month of August. If someone could not observe Vasa on the first full moon day of rainy season, then that monk can observe Vasa in the second full moon day of the rainy season. However, the Kathina robe can be received or only a monk who has observed the Vasa on the first full moon day. Only he is entitled to receive the Kathina robe at the end of the 3 months. Those who observe Vasa in the second full moon are not qualified to receive Kathina robe. So we observe Vasa on the first full moon, and therefore he is entitled to receive the Kathina robe. And during that time, he cannot observe Vasa in any other place. He must stay in one place. And during this time, he did not travel anywhere from this monastery to stay even 7 days. Then, if there are several monks observing Vasa in one place, as you all know, only one monk received the Kathina robe. That monk is either the monk who does not have robes, his robe is worn and torn out, or he is the senior most monk, or he is a very well-known monk, or something like that. There are qualities and qualifications to receive the Kathina robe. And they can entitled to travel during the Kathina rainy season only if there is no sufficient food in the place where he observed Vasa. If he doesn't get enough food, then he has to leave the place even without telling anybody. He has to leave. Or if he doesn't have medicine, suppose he is sick, he doesn't get medicine in the place where he observed Vasa, he can leave. And if there are dangers that affect his monastic life in the place where he observed Vasa, he must leave. If there is no suitable person to help him during the Vasa period, he must leave the place. And if there is a danger of splitting a monastic community in his place, he must leave the place. Then I like to mention what they should do during the rainy season. During the rainy season, they are supposed to have Dhamma discussions. And there are topics on these discussions. The topics are apicchakata, wanting little. They do not sit down and discuss how to get more things. There were monks in the Buddha's time, a group of 6 notorious monks. I call them notorious gang of monks, 6 of them. They always discussed ways to get more things, how to manipulate people, how to behave in a hypocritical way. Now, the Buddha's advice is to talk about how to get little, not more, and then discuss the contentment to satisfy with what one gets, and talk on seclusion, pavivittakata, and talk on not mingling with people, how to live a secluded life, and talk on how to practice, arouse our energy, viriyarambhakata. Talk on morality, silakata. Talk on concentration, meditation. Talk on how to improve our wisdom, and talk on ending, liberating ourselves from samsaric suffering. These are the talks we are supposed to have during this period. Now, I like to mention, as I mentioned, there are too many things to say. I like to summarize the benefit of, you all know, when you offer something, you benefit by this offering, you receive merits. When we offer something to someone, we receive merits. But in receiving Kathina, the recipients have certain benefits. The one benefit is that when a monastic live together in a monastery, he is not supposed to leave the monastery without informing other monastic members. He must say where he goes, when he returns, why he goes, and so forth. He simply mentioned this to the other monastics. But one who receives the Kathina robe can leave the monastery without telling anybody. He is totally, completely independent. But he cannot have this privilege for the rest of his life. He can have this privilege only 5 months from the month of November, December, January, February, March. To the end of March, 5 months, he can have this freedom. He can go from the monastery without telling anybody. And then there is another rule that when we have a Kathina robe, he must keep the robe with him at least 5 months. Not only that, he must not leave one of these robes. He has 3 robes all around. Chichivara. But one who receives the Kathina robe can have whatever robe he likes. Not necessarily have all the 3 robes with him all the time. For 5 months, he has this freedom. He can use only 2 robes, under robes and upper robe, not sangha, double robe. And then there is another privilege, third privilege is what you call Gana Bhojana. Gana Bhojana means if a lay person invites a monk to receive alms food, he must invite the monk respectfully, officially. He cannot simply say, Bhante, come have lunch with us. They cannot, then the monk is not supposed to go there. He must invite the monk in a respectful way, respectable way. Then said, Venerable Sir, I like to offer dana in my house on such and such a day. But one who receives the Kathina robe, he has this privilege that he can go to somebody's house to have meals, even if he is invited just casually. Bhante, come and have lunch. He can go. This privilege he has during the time they prepare robes, during the time when they are sick, during the time he is traveling on the boat, sailing, and these are the sort of proper times. During this time, you can go and have meals. But other times you are not supposed to go and have meals in somebody's house. Then the fourth privilege is during the Kathina offering time, just like today, along with the Kathina robe, people offer various other items, other robes, other requisites, towels, soap, toothpaste, and so many other things they offer to the Sangha, offering them to the whole community of Sangha. But the one who receives the Kathina robe is entitled to have all of them for himself. This is the only situation where communal things can be made a personal thing. Things offered to the Sangha, one who receives the Kathina robe is qualified or entitled to have all of them for himself. When people offer something to the whole community of Sangha, they belong to the whole community. But one who receives the Kathina robe can have all of them, and he can have this privilege of making communal things personal things. That is the fifth privilege. Then also the number 5, when something is given to the Sangha, it belongs to the whole community of Sangha. But the one who receives the Kathina robe can have it for himself. This means something, that is what I mentioned, of course, already. Other is when people give a robe to make, to give a clothes to make a robe, and he must make a robe within 10 days. We can make that, use that clothes to make a robe within 10 days. But one who receives the Kathina robe can use it for 5 months without making it into a robe. That is the 5th qualification. And these are the 5 privileges that Kathina, one who receives Kathina robe can have. So we mention other things as well. Now, finally, I like to mention, because I want to make my talk short, that this is particularly for people who like to practice meditation. I think normally on Kathina day, in the Kathina, what to call, talk on Kathina celebrations, normally we don't end the way I like to end today. That is, we all must understand from the beginning of these Kathina celebrations, you did all kind of activities. Now, where are they? You did a lot of things physically. Cooking, coming, doing hundreds and hundreds of things. If you were to think of the number of things you did in preparation of this ceremony, all activities you physically did, where are they? They are no longer with you. All gone. All gone. What does it tell us? All our activities are impermanent. How many words you uttered, especially in preparation of Kathina celebration, offering dana, and so forth. You spoke so many words, good words, meaningful words, to make meritorious deeds. You uttered so many things. You said so many things, wholesome things. Where are they? Where are those words that you uttered, at least for these 3 months, in preparation of this celebration? All are gone. Just think of it. And how many things you thought? How many things you thought to say and to do in preparation of this Kathina celebration? All are gone. What does this all tell us? That they are all impermanent. Friends, I mention this for you to think. Now we came to end of celebration. We came to end of Kathina preparation. We came to end of offering listening, working, thinking in preparation of this. All are gone. This is our meditation. Friends, nevertheless, in your mind, I'm very sure there is a great pleasure, happiness, joy that you committed this, that you prepared this, that you offered this, and you work hard, you made effort. When you think of all this, aren't you happy? You are certainly happy. You are very happy. Not only today, for many, many years to come. When you think of this celebration, think of the ways, the things you did and talk and thought to make this success, you will be very, very happy. And yet, friend, even they are not permanent. Today I think many people began to realize this. Today I signed more books on my impermanence in mindfulness, plain English. I signed more books entitled Impermanence in Plain English. Why? Many people began to think of impermanence. Definitely, we all begin to think of impermanence. We experience impermanence. We live in impermanence. And therefore, friends, this celebration is a wonderful celebration that brought you a great deal of joy, pleasure, happiness, and above all, you learn impermanence. That is even more meritorious, as he mentioned, than offering anything, than doing anything else. Realizing, understanding at least a little bit of impermanence is wonderful. And Buddha said, Yochavasa satan jeve apasang udayabhyam ekan jivitan seyo pasato udayabhyam. Even if one lives 100 years, without seeing impermanence rising and falling, is not worth as one who lives one day seeing impermanence. Your 100 years equal to 100 years living without knowing, without paying attention to impermanence. 1 day, living 1 day, seeing impermanence is better than living 100 days without seeing impermanence. And therefore, I like to conclude this talk today with this very important note on impermanence. And I wish you all very happy and peaceful day trying to understand this very meaningful Dhamma message. And thank you very much.
අපි ආශිර්වාද ගාථා කරමු.
Huh?
ආශිර්වාද ගාථා කරමු.
What again?
සබ්බී
Okay, then everybody hold their palms. We want to conclude with giving our final blessing to everybody. Sabbityo yuvanyantu samrogo vinasa mate bhavatvantaraya sukhi devayako bhavatu sabba mangala santu sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangala rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalam rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. Okay.
Ceremony is finished. Thank you very much.
Om